People across Western Mass are bracing for that next major winter storm this season. That snow, sleet, and ice will be accumulating, like Don said, overnight and throughout the day tomorrow. Western Mass News reporter Izzy Post joins us live in Springfield to explain some extra safety tips you can take while preparing for the storm. Izzy?
Yeah, Sarah, like Don said, it is raining outside of our Liberty Street studios right now, but up a little bit further north, ice is starting to accumulate. Parking bans are taking effect as well. But the Red Cross, as we head into the peak of storm season, did publish a list on some extra steps you can take to ensure your safety during this storm season.
It's this time of year.
Western Mass is in the midst of winter storm season as cities and towns across the state are bracing for the third major storm of the season.
Part of the ramp up to this storm that's going to catch people off guard was that it's been so mild the days coming up to it. So what we're concerned about is making sure that people have a plan.
Lloyd Zeal, Chief Communications and Marketing Officer for the American Red Cross, spoke to Western Mass News over the phone. He says you can take some extra steps to stay safe during the storm.
Making sure that your family knows what to do in case they go off to school or go off to work, and then roads or things become impassable or travel becomes difficult.
Zeal says if you do have to travel, to make sure you fill your car with supplies.
Having stuff in your car, things like snacks and water and some extra blankets and things like that. If anything happens that the roadways become impassable, or if there's a accident or something like that, having a backup phone battery is very, very important, and having that with you and in your car and your purse or bag so that you can reach out to people. And also making sure that you use the engine sparingly, and make sure that the exhaust has an open airway, not so that any of that CO2 gets in the car.
And if you're staying home,
make sure that the folks have in your family have food and water and medications in case the power does go out. So that you want to have an initial plan of being able to take care of yourself and shelter in place if you need to. So that means enough food and water for 3 days, and don't forget your pets.
Eversource says they are keeping a close eye on the storm. They are prepared to respond if the power goes out. But if it does, Zeal suggests making sure you have a flashlight if you're left in the dark.
Making sure that you're using flashlights instead of candles is really important. Candles during a power outage are very dangerous. People knock them over, it can start fires. So having batteries, extra batteries and flashlights is going to be a lot safer.
Now, Lloyd says the Red Cross has volunteers on standby all across the state, from the Berkshires to the Cape, ready to open up shelters should anyone not be able to stay in their homes. You can find out if you do need to seek a shelter where they are located at redcross.org. Live outside of our Liberty Street studios in Springfield, Izzy Post, Western Mass News.